College life is the ultimate lesson in adulting, a crash course in cooking, cleaning, and, unfortunately, sharing space with some questionable characters. This is the story of one student's battle against a roommate who didn't understand boundaries, especially when it came to food. It started out normally enough. We were in off-campus housing, and my roommate just did his thing, having friends over sometimes. I didn't mind that part, but then I noticed something irritating. My groceries started disappearing. What began with an odd missing snack evolved into entire bags of food vanishing from my fridge. The frustration boiled over the weekend. I had to leave town due to a family emergency. I came back to find my kitchen bare, my carefully purchased groceries completely eaten. My roommate, of course, promised this nonsense wouldn't happen again, but it did. The absolute breaking point was when my mom cooked me a special meal, a plate of salmon, broccoli, and sweet potatoes. I left it in the fridge before heading out to campus to spend the day volunteering, only to return and find my roommate's friends feasting on my mother's cooking like it was a catered banquet. They even complimented her culinary skills while my appetite starved. It was disrespectful. It wasn't just taking food. It was an invasion of trust. So I decided to teach them a lesson. While my roommate was in class, I went into his room, gathered every textbook and clicker he owned, and sold them to the campus bookstore. It wasn't about the money, even though the books fetched roughly $100. It was about respect. After that subtle but effective payback, my roommate's thieving stopped cold. He never touched my food again, and I regained a sense of peace in my own home. Of course, this strategy has consequences. Sure, it was petty, but revenge in a shared space is a delicate dance. I worried whether this move would spark escalation or vendettas. But it worked without bloodshed. Living with roommates is its own arena of negotiation and spoken rules, shared spaces, and clashing expectations. What's acceptable in one household can be an absolute red line in another. One minute it's leaving dishes unwashed. The next, it's eating the last of someone's treasured snack. When people don't respect boundaries, it strains relationships and tests patience. Sometimes, revenge is a last resort to enforce respect. Other times, it's about asserting your worth in an environment that can feel invasive. As much as I wish I had handled things differently, maybe simply communicating more firmly. Sometimes actions speak louder than words. What about you? Ever had a roommate cross the line? What was your biggest moment of petty revenge or peacemaking? Share your stories and thoughts in the comments. If you found this story satisfying or relatable, hit that like button, subscribe for more wild Reddit reads, and share it with anyone who's ever had roommate trouble. Because sometimes, the best revenge is just knowing you're not alone.